Hello, this is Dr. Robert Bartosh of Proactive Wellness and Injury Center. And as we do care for a variety of all levels of athletes from various sports, it's not infrequently that I'm asked, Doc, what do you think is the best sports drink out there? What would you recommend? Well, I'm not about to recommend any particular brand of sports drink. However, I will tell you this. If you're one that chooses to use a sports drink, then I'm going to share with you some ingredients that are necessary to ensure that you're getting the best product available for you. Now again, be reminded that the intent and the purpose, the development of the sports drink it's a twofold purpose. Number one, it was to enhance your performance, to make sure that you have the best possible performance available, and also in aiding your recovery so that you have the quickest and most efficient recovery available. That's the purpose behind your sports drinks. Now, in order to be a good sports drink when you're shopping, make sure that it provides at least 30 to 60 grams of carbs per hour. 30 to 60 grams of carbs, those are basically sugars per hour, because that's what the body is going to be utilizing for its fuel system. And it needs to do so, and when it does so, it's going to be maintaining your blood glucose level so that you have the reserves available in the blood for the body to use at the time, and it's going to maintain a proper level of oxidation in your body as well. Now, in order for your choice to be a good one, it's got to have in it electrolytes, and there's 4 of them that are absolutely necessary. You have to have the sodium, potassium, magnesium, and chloride. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, and chloride electrolytes in the sports drink in order for it to enhance your performance and aid in the recovery. Now, a lot of people have asked me, well, Doc, what's the best magnesium? And of the 4, I think that the magnesium is the most important, but the best magnesium that you can get. Now, understand that there are various types of magnesiums for various types of effects and reasons to be used, but in this case you want bisglycinate. Bisglycinate is a magnesium that's chelated or bonded or joined together with an amino acid glycinate. So it's taken up very, very quickly, and it's utilized by the body very, very efficiently. Also, you want to make sure that you have, because, and may I say also, the magnesium is critically important because I almost missed this. It is utilized in over 300 enzymatic processes in the body. So if you're not getting enough magnesium in your system, then those processes are going to be faulting, failing, or maybe not even occurring at all. Now also you need to make sure that your drink has malic acid. That's going to be used by the body for muscle tenderness and recovery. It's a very, very important ingredient. Also taurine. Now it's an amino acid, and what it's going to do is to ensure that the potassium and the magnesium are absorbed into the cell, and also at the same time it's going to regulate the amount of sodium. That's the other electrolyte. It's going to regulate the amount of sodium that you're getting into the cell too, because we don't want to get too much sodium in the cell. So that the taurine is going to be our governor for that process, if you will. Also, you want to make sure that your sports drink has L-carnosine. It's going to be fighting fatigue, especially in the fast twitch fibers of the muscles, and also it's going to be improving your performance as well. So the L-carnosine is going to enhance your performance, and that's what you want to do, and it's going to aid in preventing the fatigue factor that will inevitably occur in the fast twitch muscle fibers. Also, you want to make sure that your sports drink has in it B vitamins. These are water soluble, going to be dispersed as the body utilizes them, and then going to be flushed out. And you know, the B vitamins are commonly called the stress vitamins. And when you're engaged in an athletic event or training or whatever it might be, that's a stress to the body. So you want to make sure that you have your B vitamins. The other thing in this, very important, is to make sure that you have different sugars in your sports drink. Now, there's 2. You want to make certain that your sports drink has glucose and fructose. Now, I'm not talking about the high fructose corn syrup. I'm talking about glucose and fructose, because they are the 2 sugars that the body is going to utilize for energy. That's the fuel source. And they're also, the reason why you have two is because they're absorbed by the body at different rates. One is absorbed very, very quickly for your ballistic type of activity, and the other one, it kind of maintains the level in the blood sugar, and it's absorbed more slowly, and it's available for the body to use throughout the entire event that you have. And it's a stressful event regardless of whether you're doing a 5K and you're done in 20 minutes, or you're doing a half marathon, a full, or an ultra. It's very, very important you have these two sugars in there. So just to recap this and review what I talked about, in order for it to be a really good sports drink, the best one that's available to you, you got to make sure that you have all four electrolytes in it. Remember, the potassium, the magnesium, the sodium, and the chloride, all four in there. What magnesium? It's going to be the bisglycinate. That's going to be the best. Read the label. And also, you want to make sure that you have the glucose and the fructose in there. And if you want an outstanding sports drink, it has to be in a 3-to-1 ratio. 3 times as much glucose to the fructose. 3 times as much glucose in it as there is the fructose in it. And also, you want to make certain that you have the malic acid. That's for the recovery here, for the muscle tenderness and the recovery. You want to make certain that you have the taurine, that amino acid, that's regulating, it's pulling in the potassium and the sodium, the potassium and the magnesium into the cell, and it's preventing too much sodium from entering into the cell. And the L-carnosine, which is going to help in the fatigue or prevention or reduction of fatigue to the fast twitch muscle fibers. It's going to enhance your performance. And of course, the B vitamins, which the body is going to utilize during this time of stress. Well, I hope that this information has been beneficial to you. Remember, if you're going to be spending time, dedicating time and training your body for these events that you want to participate in, if you're going to invest that time and put forth the effort, it really makes sense to scrutinize what you're putting into your body. And if you're going to purchase a sports drink, remember, they're not all created equal. Most of them over the counter are frankly not that good, because most of the ones over the counter only use glucose as their fuel source. They don't have all of these other ingredients. And again, if you want to do your best, you got to eat your best. And here's the recommendation for your sports drink. Look, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. As always, we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Proactive Wellness. And until the next video, and as always, God bless.